welcome to this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker. We thank you for joining us, and we're always glad to welcome in our favorite dietitian, April Sins. Hello, April.
Hello, Keith. How are you today?
I am doing very, very well, dealing with the heat and feeling like people are getting ready to go back to school, and this is a great time to get some quick options for breakfast. Tell us what we have today.
It's the perfect option because we're going to be doing some meal prepping today, Keith.
Okay.
So I love this because this kind of takes out the stress out of busy mornings by planning ahead. Mm-hmm. So if you're not familiar with meal prepping, what it is basically just doing something to prepare ahead of time to make whenever you have that meal really easy and really simple. Now, that can be anything from cooking something ahead to even maybe combining something to have it ready to cook. So you can do either one of these options with this dish. We're going to be making some egg muffins.
Oh boy.
And what I love about that, it's so fantastic because we're going to get that great protein from the eggs, which eggs are really, really good source of protein. So you can get some Rouses eggs that I have right here. I already have some that are cracked. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be combining with that some hashed brown potatoes and some cheese. So it's almost going to be like you're going to have a meal on a plate, but in a muffin. So it's a really, really neat dish. So what we're going to do is I already have the eggs cracked. So I have 8 eggs that are cracked, and I'm going to put them in this bowl, and we're going to whip these up. You're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and what we're going to do is we're going to be preparing them inside of a muffin tin. So first you're going to take your bowl, and I'm just going to move this so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. And just scramble those eggs up. And then once you have those scrambled, we're going to take about half of one of these bags of hashed brown potatoes. And I got this out of the dairy department at Rouses right by the eggs.
Right.
And just fold those into there. Now, what's great about this is you can add in, if you like some diced vegetables, you can add those in. So what I have right now is I have a little bit of some diced green bell peppers, and I'm going to throw those in. Totally optional, but what would also be good, maybe be some chopped mushrooms, or even, just depends on what do you like with the eggs. Right. Like if you were having an omelet, what would you put in it? Onions, all of those nice savory flavors. And then I'm going to put in some Rouses shredded cheddar cheese. Now, if you like cheese, you can kind of be a little bit generous with it. If you want to leave that part out, you can and just make it without it, but it does add a nice flavor. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this, and then we're going to put these into a muffin tin. So what you do is once you have this all prepared, you're going to take your muffin tin and you're going to just dish it out, fill it up almost full, maybe like 3/4 of the amount full.
Right.
And then I have some that's already prepared. And so look how beautiful they come out. And what I love about this is it's nice. It's a nice hearty little muffin because it has those potatoes in it. So it's like really substantial whenever you eat it. And then it has the protein from the eggs, the flavor of the cheese, and it just kind of meshes all together. And then, like I said, you can add those vegetables in there as well.
Wow. Again, so very quick stuff you can prepare ahead of time. You can actually prepare and leave them cold, overnight. And then you can cook them really quick and easy in the morning. But look how good that looks. And again, like you said, it's an egg bite, but it's got the hash browns in it. It's got the cheese in it. And again, the flavoring of the cheeses, you can use mild or you can use sharp. And Rouses has plenty of options for all of those different cheeses there, those Rouses options for that.
And here's the thing is a lot of people think, fast food is fast, but a lot of times you might be waiting in line or something like that. So that's what's great about making these at home ahead. Go to Rouses, get your ingredients, make these ahead. Pop these in the refrigerator. Then when you're ready to eat them, you throw them in the microwave, heat them up, and then you have that breakfast that's ready to go. And it's like having fast food at your own home.
Yeah. It's home cooked food that's fast. And again, but it's healthy as well. That's something that makes a difference. You know, we're in talking with some of the law enforcement about the importance of taking our time getting ready to go to school. you want to make sure that you're saving enough time. This is a great money saver and time saver. Go ahead.
Absolutely. And you also have some Rouses turkey bacon too. That's another nice option that's lower in saturated fat. I like to put this, I even put it in the air fryer. It comes out nice and crispy. You can bake it or you can put it on the stovetop. But the Rouses turkey bacon, you can chop it up and you can actually, I would cook it a little bit in a pan and then I'd put it in the muffins if you wanted to add in some chopped turkey bacon into your muffin as well. That's pre-cooked.
Yeah. And again, it's just another one of those reminders for us that things can still be healthy. You can still do it fast. And with meal prep, you can make it easier for yourself. Not everybody is a morning person. Not everybody wants to wake up a couple of hours before they need to get going. They almost want that time and effort or need that to sleep a little bit longer. And so this makes it so much easier. Kids of all ages.
It really is, or adults. So it's perfect for just those easy meals. And like I said, meal prep them ahead. You can either pop them in the refrigerator. You can even put them in the freezer if you wanted to keep them longer, and then put them in the microwave and you're ready to go.
Yeah, and when I said kids of all ages, I meant you and I as well.
Those
absolutely. Of us who are kids when it comes to what we need to and help for preparing. But great recommendation. And so, again, make it nice and healthy, nice and easy. And doing that meal prep can make for a much better day and really enjoying our morning time, our breakfast time, and getting something nice and healthy that'll sustain us for a little while. We appreciate it.
For sure. Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. And that'll do it for this particular edition of Eat Right with Rouses. But don't go anywhere. We got a whole lot more local programming right here on HTV.